And a conversation would come around to me. I felt like I was like 8 years old. I'd just be like, did anybody see the YouTube video where the raccoon stole the cat's food? And the cat was scratching him, and the raccoon didn't care. He just came in like this, like George Foreman. And then he reached out, he had hands. All of a sudden he had hands. I didn't know they had hands. He scooped it up, and he ran away on paws. Do you guys know they had hands? Yeah. So now I'm married. So the next move is you're supposed to have a kid, which I would love to do, but I'm 46 years old. I'm just thinking it's too fucking late, you know? Come on, man. I'm gonna have a kid. I'm gonna die of natural causes when the kid's in 5th grade, right? Throwing him a frisbee. We used to use these in the 70s. Do a face plant. My kid's standing there. Mom, Dad's sleeping again. Yeah, I feel hopelessly behind. All my friends have kids. Most of my friends who have kids are cool. But I got a couple of those who think now that they have a kid, like that I don't understand anything anymore. You know those people? Most basic shit. Hey, man, it's kind of cold out today. Oh, dude, you don't understand. You don't understand cold. So you got a 2-year-old with a mitten up his ass, and you're trying to get chocolate up the other one's face. It's like, all right, I get it. You have a more complex life, but I still understand being cold, teeth chattering. Kind of lets me know, right? Mine just turned 6. Mine just turned 7. I just feel hopelessly behind. You know? So what I'm actually thinking of doing, I'm thinking about adopting. You know? Yeah. Absolutely. Recycle. You know? Yeah, think globally, act locally. Everything doesn't have to be brand new. You know? It's like when you redo your kitchen. You got custom up top, you got IKEA down the bottom. Right? I'd love to adopt. It's a great thing to do. But if I do it, I'm not telling any of my friends. I'm just going to show up with the kid one day. Just to piss him off, right? Mine just turned 6. Mine just turned 7. I'd love to just show up with an 8-year-old like dominoes. Yeah. Now I get to tell you what you don't understand. 7-year-old, where do they turn 8? 8 is such a funny age. Terrible, too. Try the instant 8s when just bam, they're just there like... all their issues. Dude, I should do it though. I should adopt. I think it's a great thing to do. And I already know what I want to get. I do. I want to get like an 07, 08. Always garage. Good dentition. You know what I would love to do? I'd love to rescue some kid that works in a sweatshop. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, find the kid that made this shirt. You show up at the factory like, hey, huh? Hey, come here, bring it in. Bring it in, you maniac. How you doing? You're going back to the States. L-shaped couch, flat screen TV, get in the car. The rest of you keep sewing. But you, coming home with me. Yeah. Dude, how easy would that kid be to raise? Right? After the hell he's been through, all I gotta do is let him sit down. I am immediately the greatest human being this kid has ever met. Just bring him on. Yeah, man, have a seat. He'd be like, I get to sit down? Yeah, lay down on the couch. He'd be like, it's like a cloud. It's like a cloud. Yeah, I'll get him a bowl of Fritos, put on cricket or soccer, one of those sweatshop sports. I don't know. Kid would love me. So that's my first draft pick, all right? Coming out of the gate with that. In the second round, I probably get like an 05 boy soldier, you know? Yeah, sure up the offensive line. You got to protect the blind side. Yeah, that's how fucked up the world is. There's little boys out there fighting in wars. So that's a twofer. I can drag him out of that hell, give him something of what's left of his childhood, and God forbid, if the dollar ever collapses, right? Shit goes south, zombies take over, I got backup, you know? Everybody thinks I'm gonna be the problem. Meanwhile, I got this sawed-off Chuck Norris standing next to me, 170 kills, confirmed fucking kills. They're not stories. They make a flamethrower out of like a vacuum cleaner and a toaster. You can't coach that, right? I gotta be honest with you, though. I feel like I'd have to go easier on the discipline with the boy soldier, you know? I might be nuts, but I feel like I could come down on the sweatshop kid, all right? I said, get in there and clean up your goddamn room. I'm getting sick of this shit. Goes for you, too, if you want. But you! You've been out of line all day, mister. Don't even start that shit. Don't even start that shit. You say that every time. Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. Every fucking time you say that, you know the answer. Now, you want me to say it again? Fine, I'll break it down to you, okay? You know what? You know why it is? You know why? You want to know why? Because you sew. All right? Yeah. Yeah, dude, you sew. Dude, he's fucking killed people. You understand that? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to make his bed, too. No, he doesn't. Because he doesn't sleep in the bed. He's out in the bushes all night talking to himself, freaking me the fuck out. All right? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. He scares me, too. He scares me, too. Don't even start that shit. You wanted a big brother, and I got you one. So don't even start that shit. All right? All right, you're right. You're right. Okay, stop crying. Stop crying, okay? Shouldn't have yelled at you. Okay, I just thought I could fucking, bring him in, give him a couple of Pop-Tarts. I figured he'd chill out. He's fucking sitting there looking through his eyebrows, doing that Full Metal Jacket shit, Nah, you can't give him back. It doesn't work that way. Oh, hey, there he is! There he is! What's up, buddy? What's going on? Yeah, we were just talking about you, just doing like a little surprise thing. You feeling all right? You feeling all right? You're not looking through those eyebrows, huh? Everything okay? So, I figure, I don't know if I'll do it. Maybe I'm too selfish. I have no ideas. Dude, I'm all over the fucking map. Do you know what I want to do right now? I actually want to learn how to fly a helicopter, man. I do. That's my latest thing. Oh, you know why it is? It's because I live in Los Angeles. Yeah, and it's an absolute clusterfuck. When you go into land in that city, just look out the window and just look at the complete lack of planning. There's not even zoning laws. They'll build like a skyscraper next to a house, next to a gun range, and then there's like a fucking daycare center, right? The city doesn't even work, even when everything else works. So God forbid the dollar collapses or some crazy shit happens. Where are you going to go in a city like that? So you guys are all right out here in Atlanta, You're all right. I don't know, maybe in Atlanta might be crazy. You're on the outskirts, you're fine. You're fine. You don't live in a desert. You slam your face in a bird bath. You're cool, right? Drink that water for a good 30 days. LA, there's nowhere to go. That's why I love the helicopter. Dude, the helicopter is the ultimate fuck this, I'm out vehicle. All you gotta do is assess the situation. Zombie coming up the street, fuck this. This looks safe. You just land. You can sit there hovering. Just sit there in a hover, watching everybody getting killed. Sitting up there eating cheese and crackers with the red stick, Yeah, so I told my wife I want to fly a helicopter, and she's just like, yeah, no. Which I know that came from a place of love, but it still kind of annoyed me, right? Just that she said that shit, like then I was just going to be like, oh, all right. Thought I was going to get to do that, but you said no, so there goes that. Hey, what other dreams aren't I going to get to achieve? You're like, do you already know, or do you wait for me to ask? Yeah. I'm still going to do it. I'm just not going to tell her. I'm just going to go out and do it, pass the goddamn class, and when I get my license, I'm not going to tell her. I'm just going to go out, and I'm going to buy a white silk scarf, and I'm just going to hang it by a nail in the living room. She's just going to be like, what is that? What is that for? What is that? What does that mean? Yeah, someday you'll see. Someday you'll see. The shit hits the fan, and you're freaking the fuck out, and I'm taking branches off some unforeseen helicopter. What is that? Shut the fuck up and get in! Throwing my scarf on. Right? Now, you guys think I'm bullshitting. I'm not. I'm serious. I'm 100% in on this. And ever since I got into it, I'm seeing helicopters everywhere. I never realized how many helicopters there were. Driving down the street like Henry Hill, looking up at them, you know? Doing key bumps and shit. They're after me. Swear to God. I'm seeing stories about them. It's just like that old advertising anecdote, you know, when someone's like, I never realized how many commercials there were out there until I needed a mattress. And then all of a sudden, they were all over the place. And then I bought a mattress, and then it all went away. It's the same shit. I saw this story down in Orange County, right? Down in Orange County, California. This guy gave helicopter tours for 30 years. 30 years without incident. Hands the business off to his son. The American dream. I built it up for 30 years. Here you go, son. Make the family and the family name proud. All right, Dad, I love you. Right? This poor kid, 5 days in. He's supposed to give a tour to a couple. Only the dude shows up. The kid thought it was weird, but he's like, I need the money. I got to give him a tour. Right? So he takes this guy up. 10 minutes into the tour, the dude fucking jumped out. Yeah. 5 days in. 5 days in from the balloons and the cake. We love you, son. Keep the family tree going. The tradition alive. 5 fucking days later, this kid, he probably barely had the speech down. Just sitting there flying the helicopter. All right, if you look out the left side of the aircraft, that's Orange County. There's over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. 27 miles of beaches. Was established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't open the door. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, no, don't! Stop, no! What the fuck? Oh my God, what the fuck?
There's two more. This next one, full disclosure, came 6 months between the last one. So they're similar stories, but they're completely different people, and they came 6 months
Andrew,
apart.
is this a theme?
Andrew, coming up with a theme here. All right, iguanas, everybody. Do you guys have any overly sensitive feelings about these? Like, I feel like because you guys are such animal lovers, like everything was going great, and then that's, oh my God, the fucking parakeet, the fucking, what was the, oh no, but you did like the psycho chick, right? All right, iguana. Am I a bad guy here? Hey, Billy Freckles, or Andrew, whoever reads this shit. It is Andrew, and then I read it. Love the podcast, long-time listener, first-time email. I need your wisdom on this ridiculous event. So my neighbor has a pet iguana. I don't get it. I don't get why people have reptiles as pet. It's like you already work for a corporation. Isn't that enough? You want to come home to that same look on their face? Non-feeling. All right. So my neighbor has a pet iguana. Totally legal. That's what he says. I didn't know it wasn't. And even if it wasn't, I wouldn't care as long as he wasn't abusing the thing. The problem is this thing gets out of his yard and occasionally comes over onto our lawn. Dude, it's going to get killed, right? Something's going to kill it, right? I would think so. Which I really, at least a landscaper with a fucking lawnmower, which I really don't have a problem with. I've seen enough birds in my time, and seeing a lizard is kind of refreshing. I let him know, hey man, your lizard is my yard. What?
You meant say in my yard, yeah. Hey man, your lizard is in my yard.
Oh, well, he wrote, hey man, your lizard is my yard.
Yeah,
See, I want to let you guys know, it's not always me. Hey man, your lizard is in my yard. No issue, just wanted to let you know. Okay. Last week, the thing somehow crawled into my dryer vent. I think it climbed, probably wanted heat. Right? It's a reptile. I'm just grabbing for straws here. Maybe it was using again, and it was ashamed, didn't want to see its owner. And that's like Skid Row for a lizard, you know, hangs in the dryer with all the dust balls and all. Just fucking hitting the pipe, fucking eyes even more, fucking looking around. Not the old fucking crack-addicted iguana. How many times have you seen this? Anyways, I didn't notice it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think it climbed on top of my grill and made its way in. I didn't notice until I went to do the laundry, turned it on, and it suddenly sounded like a mariachi band was trapped in there. I love animals, but this is funny. I opened it up, and the iguana shot out like a scaly torpedo. Luckily, wasn't in there. Dude, his fucking blood temperature probably shot through the fucking roof. Like, hey! I'm feeling a little bit chilly. Think I'll go in there? It's fucking amazing. Why didn't you take a picture of this? This is fucking fantastic. Come on, he didn't die. This is like watching a human fall off a bicycle. It's funny. Come on, he can still talk. I opened it up and the iguana shot out like a scaly torpedo. Luckily, wasn't in there long, so it didn't have a chance to heat up. Just a couple of tumbles. Dude, I had friends of mine, they used to put their cat in a pillowcase and they'd swing him around like that. You could do this in the 70s. There was no one there to document it. Yeah, they used to torture their cat. They would put it in the dryer. They would do experiments to see how they could get it to not like fucking land on its feet. They would like tie up its fucking tail to its back and like second floor, they would drop it out. It's just fucking, I didn't see it happen, so it's funny to hear about it. I'm just doing this because I know you like animals. All right, sorry. He's only in there for a couple of tumbles. Rated PG, abuse of an iguana. I'm thinking, thank God I wasn't washing sneakers or that racket would have sounded normal and I wouldn't have checked. Good point. Our dryer is old but heats up a lot. Routinely shrinks clothes. It might have killed it. I know lizards like heat, but this might have been a little well done by the end of it. We got the neighbor to come by and get this scared thing out of here. To comfort the guy, my girlfriend said that we'll put a screen over the vent so he couldn't do it again. I know she's being nice, but do I really have to lizard-proof my house now? I say if you own a lizard the size of a dachshund, you got to be the first and last stop to making sure it doesn't wander into the 20th century. What do you say, Bill? I mean, I think it all depends on how much you give a fuck about that iguana. You know, I will say you need to talk to your girlfriend for speaking out of turn. Saying, we'll put a screen up. You know, she's speaking for your time there. You know, that's when you got to be like, what the shut the fuck up and walk to the car. Watching Mark, there's no reason to be nervous, okay? While he's doing this, not paying attention to the controls or the gauges or anything else besides the checklist, while the plane decides to nosedive towards planet Earth while the pilot was otherwise distracted. Bill, my bald-headed brethren, this little-ass plane felt like it went up in just a bit and then it took a nosedive and it pointed at the fucking ground. I've seen a few movies and reacted without thought. I grabbed the controls and pulled the fuck up. Did it work? I have no idea. I know you do something else with your feet. I don't fly planes. The pilot reacted in a similar flat fashion, throwing the clipboard aside and grabbing the controls. Well, the plane leveled out in a few terrifying seconds and we started climbing back to our cruising elevation. Just as I was about to apologize for touching the controls or fucking anything up, the pilot looks at me and goes, "Oi, thanks, mate." And that's the true story of when I accidentally flew a plane. Thanks and go fuck yourself, you cunt. Jesus Christ. Before I wrap it up, there's a video that scared the fucking shit out of me. Now, like I said, I don't fly planes, I fly helicopters. So however the physics works, if something's turning this way, it wants to turn you the other way. So what happens is if the main rotor turns clockwise, it wants to turn you counterclockwise. And that's what the tail rotor's for. It changes your attack. It bites in so it keeps your nose forward. So I guess with the prop plane, it's the same thing. If this thing's turning, it wants to turn the fucking plane, but whatever you're doing with your feet stops from doing it. So this student pilot was coming in for a fucking landing, and for 1 second, they didn't do it. They were like coming into the runway, and you're like on the camera behind them, and the fucking plane just did like a 360 spin before he stopped. He was like flying, going like this. All of a sudden the plane goes like that, and he just goes, whoa.
plane pilots always tell me, like what fixed wing always tell me that shit is safer. And I understand what they're saying, but whenever I see that, I go like, I don't know, man. It seems like, you got a little sciatic nerve and your fucking foot falls asleep. Oh, I mean, if that happened at night, you don't have an instrument rating, there's no moon, you don't even know you're whatever. It's fucking scary shit. All right, let's not get into the nerd shit about this. All right, before I get out of here, people, this was fucking amazing. I want to thank all you guys for coming out here. I really had a great time. And if you enjoyed this, Andrew, we're going to start doing these a little more often. I got a lot out of this. I hope you guys had a great time. Thanks to everybody here at South by Southwest. Thank you to Ship Ahoy, Green Guy, whatever the fuck these dudes are. I got a Ship Station for financing most of this stuff. I really appreciate it. And thank you to Austin for always being an awesome comedy town. And thank you for all you guys listening to my dumb jokes. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Good night.
Thank you.